who have risked their lives and continue to do so as to save lives. To commend these health workers, and that's why many times we talk about them. We say, let's facilitate them better, medical interns, equipment, and all these different things, yeah? Because they are competent, they want to work, sometimes we let them down. Mr. Speaker, I think that government needs to do a lot more, whether diplomatically, but to better manage our image. This week, at the start of this week, I saw an order, and it's now in the public, by the department, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. They have banned entry of people from Uganda into their country for 30 days. Now, after the 30 days, they will evaluate whether to extend that order or not. There's numerous other countries, UAE. Our Muslim brothers and sisters have been telling me they are unable to go for Umrah in Saudi Arabia because they can't access. We have not managed this way because the world thinks people are dropping dead of Ebola in Uganda every day. And yet it's not true. So as the health workers are doing their best, we need to do our best as well. Because we are in a precarious situation and it's affecting us. A travel advisory has also been issued by the US for, among other reasons, health. Of course, there's crime, terrorism, and all these different things. And I've seen it, disjointedness between government departments. So you find that some who are fighting and they are saying, people, no, the situation is not as bad here in Uganda. And then they don't seem to get support from other departments. So the government departments need to talk to each other. That's why we're having all these challenges. But finally, Mr. Speaker, while there's a few government departments that are trying to make sure the image doesn't look as bad, again, there are others who I just don't understand. What government does sometimes is it being deleterious to itself. What do I mean? You make us look bad sometimes, some of you people in government. Mr. Speaker, the world reads reports about Uganda. Media house closed. NTV for now 3 weeks. You know, because we don't seem to be bothered about media and press freedom. That hurts our country. NGOs have been closed, suspended, and so on. Every day we are here on the microphone asking, where is this person? Yesterday we were here talking about the Honorable Muwanga Kivumbi. I'm yet to get a report, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, yesterday you ordered that we do get a report and the family gets to access him. That has not happened yet, and several other people. These things make us look bad. That's the reality. So as we are striving to work on our image as a country, let's sort out these issues.
Honorable, I think the time is done. You want to put him on.
Members, and I want to thank the honorable members for the comments that you have made. Our primary responsibility as a government, and the Ministry of Health in particular, is to protect Ugandans, first and foremost. It is not to please the US so that the travel advisory is good, it is to protect Ugandans first. And when an outbreak like this comes out, you are hard pressed between the two choices, to be transparent and report the disease so that you prevent it and caution people not to get it, or to remain quiet even when there is a risk of many people contracting it. So my sister, another man was saying, we should probably have kept quiet even if people get infected.
To use the word like reckless communication in your communication?
No, not at all. She should distinguish the way we have acted, and now we have 0 cases. And if we had become reckless, and we also have like 2,000 cases like we see in the DRC. So she should revise to understand the meaning of reckless. We were not reckless, we were very careful to give this information so that we can protect ourselves And whether an outbreak is imported or it originates from here, the risks are still the same. For instance, the decision taken to postpone the celebrations in Mugongo, we discovered close to 1,000 Congolese were already on the pilgrimage coming to Namugongo. If we had allowed it, probably now we would be having a different story of having in Karamoja, in Chigezi, in West Nile having cases. So I expected her to appreciate that we've been able to contain this outbreak. I know the measures which we have instituted as government cause disruption in public discourse, but the English say, to get an omelette, you must break the egg. You cannot enjoy an omelette unless you have broken the egg. So for us to reach where we have reached in terms of containing this outbreak, there are disruptions which have been caused by the measures. So I beg the honorable members and the public to appreciate that the intentions of government are not to hurt Ugandans, but rather to protect them. Going forward, like I said in my statement, is that we shall sit as National Task Force, chaired by Her Excellency the Vice President, and now do a review regarding the restrictions and the measures we had announced, especially in the border districts. Like the Honorable Olanya is asking whether parents are now allowed to visit schools. We are going to review all this, and I said it in the statement that now that we have established treatment centers in Congo, we hope the Congolese nationals who are coming here for better treatment, the better treatment now is in their country, they will not be coming here, then we can now relax some of the measures. So I may not announce the relaxation here, but once we sit as a task force, we shall give a statement that it cushions our traders, our business people, our communities, and then we shall keep you.
Thank you very much.
So thank you very much. And the issue of the travel advisory, the visas, I said in my statement, we are engaging the governments, especially in light of the progress we have registered. So sooner or later,
your engagement should be directed to the WHO, because the information that US, UAE are getting are from WHO. Which agency you work directly with?
Absolutely. Even this morning I had a meeting with a country representative of WHO discussing the very matters. So those are being handled, and we shall keep you updated.
I met a foreign diplomat today who told me there are people from his country, they are afraid to come here.
Of our citizens who filed a writ of habeas corpus, and orders were granted to the effect that they produce his body, they produce him. Then the Honorable Attorney General, under the fact that despite the fact that he was a party to the suit, that he didn't have copies of the court documents, I had sent him some electronically to him and to the Minister electronically. Then today I added him the hard copy, because I saw it got back to me. But
so when you are handing him over the copy, you never talked?
Right, Honorable Speaker, because we have, I was seeing
whether you received the service, and now because you raised that you didn't know the parties, you didn't know who was served. Just be on record and make some commitments to resolving. If please, we cannot handle it this way. If we made a ruling yesterday, we create time. By the way, you people should be able, if I were you, and I know the Minister, Attorney General, and the matter has been raised here, you really have the connection. Attorney General, you don't allow members of opposition to come to your office, the lawyers, you raise it here, we escalate the matter, the other transaction we want to get to hear report. Attorney General.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. The Attorney General chambers is open, and we have a digital system, the e-docs, so we are almost 24/7. I've not seen the document on the e-docs, but I will just be served right now. the document, and I've seen it. And I can invite him, even after this session, we can sit together and ensure that it is respected in accordance with the law.
I think that is enough.